What if Bill Clinton ran and won a failed term? How different would 9/11 and the Iraq War be? Like and subscribe for more. Bill Clinton's failed presidential term. 2001, 2005. Bill Clinton signs a bill which helps the poor keep getting richer and the rich also getting richer. The 9/11 attacks. Does it still happen? The 9/11 attacks still plays out, but it plays out differently. Shortly after, Clinton will be flown to Minnesota, but Clinton will return to Washington, D.C. in a show of strength. On the 14th, he will speak at the National Cathedral and then will later visit Ground Zero. And now Clinton's approval rating is as high as 101% due to moments like this. The Iraq War. Does it play out differently, and does it still happen? The Iraq War does still happen, but instead of the Iraq War being in October, the Iraq War starts in September during Clinton's second year. Is Osama bin Laden captured? Osama bin Laden is captured in late 2003. 2004 election. Gore vs. Cheney. Dick Cheney emerges as the Republican nominee to go up against sitting Vice President Al Gore. Cheney wins the election, narrowly defeating Al Gore. The 2008 recession. The 2008 recession still happens. Though the 2008 recession stopped very quickly, Cheney's approval ratings is above 70 and 80%. And he remains very popular heading into the election. 2012 election. Cheney versus Lieberman. Joe Lieberman becomes the Democratic nominee with John Kerry as running. Dick Cheney runs for re-election, promising to restore unity and dignity to the presidency. Dick Cheney wins re-election easily with 335 electoral votes. Dick Cheney's second term, cabinet, and agenda. Dick Cheney would likely appoint someone like Secretary of State, maybe George W. Bush, Secretary of Defense, maybe someone like Richard Lugar, Secretary of the Interior, maybe someone like Ted Cruz. The 2016 election, Hillary Clinton vs. Donald Trump. With Cheney having a bad second term, it seems horrible for the Republicans. Hillary Clinton wins in a landslide with 402 electoral votes. Hillary Clinton's first term. Does everything go different, or does everything stay the same? A lot of things go different in the first year of Clinton's term. The murder of Jeff Floyd happens, but it happens in Clinton's third year, right before the COVID pandemic breaks out. The COVID-19 pandemic, a direct response. Clinton handling of COVID goes very well. She remains very popular heading into the election in 2020. 2020 election, Rubio versus Clinton. Marco Rubio receives the Republican nomination to run up against Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton wins re-election with 329 electoral votes to Rubio's 209. However, Hillary Clinton would have a bad term. The Gaza war would happen, but Clinton couldn't stop it. The economy didn't really recovered from COVID. Israel attacks Gaza and makes the Gaza war even worse. Inflation dramatically goes up, and the next year, prices continue to skyrocket, the worst inflation in over 50 years. And this altered the timeline. 2024 election, Harris versus Rubio. Rubio achieves the Republican nomination yet again in 2024. Rubio ultimately wins with 472 electoral votes. Rubio's first presidential term. The Gaza war ends. COVID stops within the first year of Rubio's term. Inflation, does it go down or does it go up? Inflation goes down. Rubio has a good term. 2028 election, Buttigieg versus Rubio. With a stable economy, Rubio heads into the race for re-election. Buttigieg achieves the 2028 Democratic nomination with Gavin Newsom. Rubio runs for re-election and easily wins re-election. A different legacy in this timeline. Clinton's legacy is the president who avoided the 9/11 attacks and the Iraq War. Conclusion: the 9/11 attacks may have played out differently. It would have drastically changed American history. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a suggestion for the next video, please put it in the comments below. Please be polite and kind. Thanks for watching.